Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to MBA Unfiltered. My name is Akash Shinde. In this video, we are going to have a candid conversation with Arjun, who has 15 months of work experience in Deloitte in marketing domain. He has cracked 15 plus B school this year, and we'll ask his interview journey when it comes to TAPMI. He has applied for international business program at TAPMI. So Arjun, welcome back to our channel. How are you?
Sir, I'm doing great, sir. How about you?
I am also doing great. So Arjun, let us know about your profile, 10th, 12th, UG work experience, as well as what kind of things that you used to do in Deloitte.
Sir, got it, sir. First of all, hello all. This is Arjun, and I'm from Neyveli Township, Tamil Nadu. So my profile be like I got 97.8 percentage in 10th, 84 percentage at 12th, and 9.3 CGPA at my UG program BSc Statistics, where I did at PSG College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. So in terms of extracurricular activities, which I have to say, I did some course at NPTEL, which is Introduction to Probability and Statistics. And from CatPoint Authorized Coaching Center, I did computer applications on Python and as well some basic MS Office packages, Excel, PowerPoint, and Office, like some even packages like Access. Those are some basic packages. Including that, I did SQL as well. So these are some extracurricular activities I did during my UG program. And even I have done some extracurricular activities on projects. I have done a project on sustainable development goals. So that's my first project. And second project, like data analysis on COVID during the pandemic. So both for US and for India. So these are my three projects I did on my UG program. So, and I having work experience of 15 months at Deloitte under marketing domain with the role associate analyst. So it basically involves the technology SFMC. That's it. So I'm having 15 months. So these are my basic profile that I do have before joining any B schools. So I am right now planning to do some pre-MBA course from Akash sir. So if I have to tell about some TAPMI interview experience that I had, so it was an offline session. So first there will be some recruitment shortlist based on the scores that you have. So I have decent score in NMAT 229. So based on other exam scores, I don't got the call. So based on this NMAT score, I got shortlisted for all five programs like general, marketing, and finance, HR, and international business. I got shortlisted. I have applied for five programs and shortlisted for five programs. During the like program preference, I'll tell you later because there was some little small mistake that I have done which reflected in during my interview session. I suffered a lot. I'm regretting like slightly right now. I will tell you later. So it was offline interview session. So I just went for Bangalore. I have preferred Chennai preference center, but later due to some clashes with ATMA exam for Wellinger Institute, I just given for mail. I just sent a mail to TAPMI Institute. Like I do have some important business work so that I have to manage. So can you please change my interview date? So they replied within 1 or 2 days. They just managed to do with center preference to Bangalore, which I've given a second program center preference. So and then I went for GD sessions as well as PA sessions. My GD sessions is like something the topic deals with is women really required for politics? Can they survive? Can they be very helpful in this generation? This is my GD topic. So literally starting like you have written ability test as well with pen paper or not computer mode. So with the same topic you have to go for GD as well. Literally, I'm not sure how to start. For all rest of the B schools, I have started initially, but for this particular topic, I really not sure whether my point is correct or wrong. So I have just waited for someone to start. And then it was something like a battle, Clash of Clans battle. So they all started with 5 seconds, all starting randomly with 4 to 5 seconds. I'm just not sure what to do. I'm literally nervous, not showing outside. But later, after collecting some topics, you have to listen. That's the key part. So after listening to all of the points, I just gathered and started the patriarchy system. So this is how I started. And even the conclusion, I concluded something. So this is my GD experience. Initially, even when you go to TAPME, they will get some certificates verification. So that's basic. So let's avoid that, not get into deep. And then you will be getting into retainability test as first part, and second would be GD. Both would be the same topic. And third, you'll be getting into the PA round immediately. You don't have any break. So it's just the 5 minutes. I'm the first person to get into the panel one. I'm the first person to be interviewed in the TAPME Institute. Even if you bring your resume to inside your panel members where they are saying, they will be like keep your file outside. So that's not required. Even you don't need to worry. Even I will be sharing some few points about other people interview experience. It is something interesting, quite interesting. Let me I finish my part. My interview was just 5 to 10 minutes, not more than that. There were two panel members, one female and one male member. So after getting inside, I was the first person. So they just started with basic questions like you are aware of, like tell me about yourself, and they even asked about why MBA, why do you choose TAPMI, and what are the other exam scores do you have, and what are the other calls do you have. So this was the basic questions. They get into my extracurricular activities. Even when I'm telling about my myself, like my basic profile intro, they just interrupted me and asked for some questions, and still I have completed my intro part. And after that, they are asking for, see, I have applied for 5 programs, but still they have such one common interview. There are only separate interview for IB or even for finance marketing, nothing as such. They just get into some basic academic questions. Like I did BSc statistics, so they just ask for mean, median, mode. So they will ask you some basic questions from your last academic semester, mostly if you're doing in your UG program, and get it and got into my work experience questions as well. Like what did you do with the Salesforce, and what certification did you do? Some basic questions there. So here comes the tricky part. Like I got myself, I completely messed up from now onwards. They asked for Arjun, do you follow current affairs? I said yes, just 5 news. That's the biggest part I'm done, and I'm regretting slightly because I shouldn't have said that 5 news, because it affected me so much. They have asked you questions. Why 5 questions, Arjun? Why don't you read current affairs? So and then I said, so keep me engaging with the current affairs, not to get bored. So I am doing this, something like that. But still, it is not a convincible answer, I know. But they just asked for some business questions, which is yesterday's. But I just told them the today's news and day before yesterday's news. So that's the some part I have struggled really. And then they asked for, why do you want to tap me and which program preference do you want to choose? I told marketing since I worked at Deloitte. But again, I got into the trap. You know why? Like while filling the application, I have given certain program preference in order. But during the interview session, they again asked me to choose the program preference with pen in my application form. They will be having your application form in front of you on the table. So they will, at the initially, they will be collecting some documents and verification. So they will get your application form. So it can be either print out in black or white or color, that doesn't matter, but they will get you the application form whenever you're going inside the interview hall. So they just asked me to choose the program preference again. So I have chosen different program preference than what I chose earlier while filling the application. So again they have said, okay, you want to go marketing? Yes, it's kind of my job work, so I have to go marketing. So nothing as such related with the finance questions or IB questions, just related with marketing questions and current affairs questions and basic academic questions. My interview is just 5 to 10 minutes. And as I told you, some important, quite interesting part about other candidates, it's like whatever you mentioned in SOP, it's quite important because one panel member told him that I forgot his name. Told that you are the one person that has very great SOP. No one mentioned about Mahabharata, something like that. So, what do you know about Mahabharata, something like that? So, they went with these questions and really quite interesting. They really enjoyed his speech content. So, be ready with your SOP with a great profile or with great words, with not lying too much. You should manageable. So, that's the best thing I would say. That's it.
That's quite interesting. You have shared a lot of nuances to the people who are aspiring for TAPMI's IB. So, guys, last tips from my side. When it comes to TAPMI, have a strong understanding regarding the SOP that form that you are filling it out. Post that the basic HR questions. Tell me about yourself, why MBA, strength, weaknesses, suppose that TAPMI focuses a lot when it comes to workplace people. If you have worked in the industry for 2 3 years, have a strong understanding regarding the designation that you had, the role, what kind of things that you achieved, maybe in terms of uh, uh, some of the people are getting award in their background, right? So you should have a strong understanding regarding this and quantify the data, whatever you had. Let's say you have increased the efficiency, you have reduced the cost, increased the productivity. So how you did this part of it, you should be able to speak to the interviewer. Suppose that have during my days I have prepared a lot when it comes to GK. So have a strong summary of your general knowledge as well as current affairs which are happening there in the industry. So yeah, this is how you need to prepare it for TAPMI. Thank you so much, Arjun, for connecting me with me and sharing the nuances. I hope this interview will definitely help the upcoming aspirants. And Arjun, I would like to ask you last question. What's your last piece of advice to the people who are aspiring for TAPMI? And tell us, these are the things that they should do and these are the things that they should not do during the interviews.
I guess work experience. I know one person having 90 percentile still didn't get any offer, but me from a 67.5 percentile in Snap, I got the offer. So it's not related with Symbiosis Tapping, but still having work experience for at least 1 or 2 years, still it's worth having this. Even I know another friend who got a very good score profile, everything. He has 3 years of work experience and got rejected for tapping. So do not have such kind of long terms of work experience. Still, you may slightly at the disadvantage side. So having work experience is really a great thing to have, but be limited with that for which institute you're applying for. So be aware of that. So that's the one thing you should do. And you should not do is that do not try to be over revealing, which I got some negative feedback. And then you have to be cautious with your words what you're using. So just because I said 5 news, I got trapped there. So don't use such words while you're not very confident. Just go with your confident words what you're aware of. So that's the thing you have to do from my side.
Yeah. Thank you
And
so much,
rest, like you will be having all good scores academic. That's why you're getting shortlisted for interview. So there is no such info that I have to really say.
Arjun. Thank you so much, Arjun, for sharing the nuances. I hope this interview will definitely reach to masses and it will help the upcoming aspirants who are aspiring for TAPMI, and they'll understand this is how you have followed your way and you got to know about the interview and you applied for all these five roles. And these people will definitely understand the designation as well as the role that they are playing in the TAPMI. Again, thank you so much for connecting with us.